Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rads. We're live again. We're live. I'll let people get in here first before I get into anything, but we're here again. It's been quite rare that I've streamed this frequently back to back for, years, actually. I think we're going back to like the Chris Hughton season, which I'm sorry I've mentioned that so soon. That thing. But yeah, we're back. Second stream in a week for Sunderland this time in pre-season. I'm not going to stream every pre-season game, but I'm going to stream this one. And I think I'll definitely do the Olympiacos one, just so you know. And I'll be at the Villarreal one. So stay tuned to the content for that. Yeah, anyone that's in here, let yourself be known. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm not going to put these up on screen too much because it doesn't actually show up on what I'm streaming this off. But thank you, Tom, for showing off the emotes. If you're a member, you can get those emotes. This for your information. Laquan, how you doing, mate? Long-term member of the channel. Colin, I'm good. How are you? Welcome. So lineup. Let's have a look at the lineup. Where are we going? Hang on a minute. I just need to get the lineup up. There we go. Technical difficulties. Okay. So the lineup. It's interesting, isn't it? Still got Joe Wall in there. I mean, I know it's pre-season. You're going to test them out. But yeah, it's actually quite good to see him getting another go. Miguel stays in goal too. Murillo's in there. It's slightly different to the first 11 against Chesterfield in the first half, that is. Gibbs White captain, Wood, Hudson-Odoi, Dominguez. I'm going to get this right this time. It's not Moreno, it's Morera. That's what the commentator said in the Chesterfield game. It's Morera, Danilo, Aina, and Zach Abbott. That is how we're lining up in the first half. No subs. So I do hope there's no problems that happen. But of course, it'll be a completely different team in the second half. Actually, I'll leave it up a bit longer for anyone that's not seeing it. Do I have a link? I don't have a link direct. I'm not going to send you the link directly. Well, I could do actually. It's up to you if you watch it. But it's on Forest TV for anyone that's wondering. That's how you watch the game. I'm good, Laquan. How are you? Welcome. So yeah. Honestly, it's been a while since we played Sunderland at all. Obviously, it's only a friendly. I was actually looking the last time we played them. I think it was 2017, and that was in the Championship. So yeah, a while ago. But yeah, how are we all doing, everyone? Let me know in the comments if you're here. 20 odd people in here. That's good to see. How you doing? So the game not underway just yet. But when it is underway, I'll do my best to bring you at all accurate commentary. But I'll be interacting with you as well. So I'm not going to, be like Martin Tyler. There's better examples than Martin Tyler, actually. Nothing against Martin Tyler. I'm not a professional commentator. So, yeah. Sunderland, obviously, didn't have the best season last year in the Championship. So it should be a game that we should be winning, really. Not that it matters all too much at this stage of pre-season or any stage in a friendly, but they're not a bad team. I think they did regress a little bit last season. They've got a few recognisable players. Jude Bellingham's brother, of course, plays for them. Jack Clark's been a pretty well-linked player to bigger clubs. So they've got some good players in there. I'm not even sure who their manager is anymore. They changed their managers quite a few times last season. But yeah, it'd be an interesting test. It's just like the Millwall game as well. I think that'll be a bit harder. But obviously, they are going to get harder as pre-season goes on. I'm going to try and say it properly. Elche. I think we play them after Millwall. Probably said it wrong. But that'll be probably a similar level. But then obviously Villarreal and Olympiacos should really be a different sort of ball game, really. Yeah. It is 38 degrees in Spain, is it? Right. Okay. Well, it is actually very hot in the UK at the moment, which is rare. So let's make the most of it. Yeah, we only get a few days of summer, don't we? So, yeah. But how you doing, Tony? Welcome. Thank you for becoming a member, by the way, in the last stream. That was excellent to see that support. So the game should be underway any moment now, actually. It's not just yet. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I just need to get. Here we go. So I was just wondering what was happening with the stream. We're here now, so it is underway. Forest home kit. Wonder when we're going to get the away kit. I am curious about that. Sunderland in an interesting strip, all white with like black sleeves. I think that's like green trim. That's an interesting shirt. And the goalkeeper, pale blue, black, white. Interesting kit, I must say, from Sunderland. But yeah, we've had a lot more wild kits than that, if I'm honest. So yeah, I don't know why I'm still bothered about Sunderland AFC kit, if I'm honest. How you doing? Weef, hope I said that correctly. How you doing, mate? Come on, you Reds. Yes, absolutely. If anyone hasn't seen the lineup, I'll just show you again. Here it is. So, yeah, pretty interesting. Obviously, we're going to play all sorts of combinations, I'm sure, in pre-season. Gibbs White captain, Wall keeping his place. Abbott getting another go. Obviously, a good youngster. Moreira getting another go, who I like the look of a lot against Chesterfield. This should be a bigger test for everyone, you'd think. And Miguel obviously stays in goal. I still haven't got Matt Sells back. And it is obviously going to be interesting to see who keeps that number one shirt, isn't it? I mean, who do you think is going to be number one, everyone? Let me know in the comments below, because it's going to be something I'm sure we're going to discover as pre-season goes on, is who's actually going to be the main goalkeeper. Toby, how you doing, mate? Welcome. Again, on the screen, you won't actually see what he's put in, but in the YouTube comments, you'll see that the emotes have actually showed up. So, yeah, thank you, Toby, for that. Easy 2-0 win. Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter, does it, in pre-season, what happens? But, yeah, you'd like to think we can get a win. Obviously, it was a bit of a slow burner against Chesterfield. We had to kind of grow into the game as it went on. I think, it was a bit difficult at first. We kind of weren't all that convincing, really, were we? But as it went on, I feel like we were a lot more comfortable, I think. And I think the second half especially, we did a lot better. So that's good. So you'd think against a tougher team in Sunderland, in every game actually going forward, it would be, you'd think, a more tough test, but we're a Premier League team, if you didn't know. So we should be winning, you'd think. That's not me being arrogant or anything, but, point is the games are going to get harder in pre-season, which is what you want, really. You want to test yourself against all different levels, don't you? Game still isn't underway. I think we're a bit late in terms of when it actually kicks off. I don't know what's going on there. I might even refresh it, actually, because it's a bit slow. There we go. I'm just going to refresh the stream because I'm not sure if it's behind. Is it behind? No, it's on target. Okay, it's just slow. Okay, fair enough. We'll go with that. Whatever you say. Yeah, Chris Wood's going to kick us off eventually. And hopefully it should all be in time with all of you, because it's not like it's not like any of you are watching on actual TV. So it's online. Here we go. Finally underway. There we go. Get the scoreboard up. Let's get the audio working. There we go. 14-0 win. Well, Tom owns this Eternal. Yeah, we've got two lads, two of my mates talking here in the comments. Personally, I think this is a fair deal, to be honest. From Toby to Tom, I must say. Door's in here. How you doing, Door? Welcome, mate. Hit the like button. Yes, please do that, everyone. 42 people in here. Please show us your support. We're not at all far off 6,000 subscribers. I think the last I checked, about 60, 70 away. So, yeah, please show us your support. That would be amazing. But, yeah, underway, finally. A little bit of a delayed kickoff, it seems, but we'll go with it. I doubt that would happen in the Premier League. It's only a friendly. This was a few minutes ago, but 14th this season. Yeah, I mean, I'd take it. You know, any kind of aggression from 17th, ideally higher than 16th, because that was where we came the year before, would be nice. You know, if we could just push up the table just a couple of places, we can't really complain too much about that. And I think we're in a good position to potentially do that, to be honest. Hudson-Odoi just tackled there. We've played at this place before, actually. I seem to remember we played Coventry here a couple of years ago and we lost. That was when we had a very disjointed looking side. This side's certainly a lot more fluid than that one, if I'm honest. Not that I remember starting 11, but I just know it was all over the place. Like there was like Lyle Taylor in there, and nothing against Joe Lolly, but you know, it was all sorts. Only two names that come to my head. Matt SB said mid-table. Yeah, I mean, again, I'd take it. I'd absolutely take it. I did see that he did a video actually on it. Matt SB, good channel. I mean, he's a very good channel because he mentioned me once in a video. So, you know, he's elite in my opinion. Interesting from Toby. Don't know what that means. Yeah, breaking play here. Sunderland throw. Thank you to everyone in here, by the way. 36 people. It's a bit earlier than normal, obviously, for a kickoff. It's 7 o'clock there, actually, isn't it, in Spain? So they're an hour ahead. And it does look very hot there. Just like it does in this country, actually, which is quite rare. Got a couple of days of actual summer weather, haven't we? Well, 3 minutes in, and it's not been the most lively game at all. It's been typical pre-season. Very quiet. But hopefully it will pick up because I want to be entertained a bit more. Sunderland actually on the edge of the box here. Forest having to defend here. Quite a few men in the box. Ball in. That. Oh, it's kept in actually. Sunderland shot cleared away. I think that's Wall. I think that was Wall or Abbott. Thank you to Dom and Tom in the chat for raiding my emotes. And Toby making the most of being members. Thank you for that. I did actually add a few new members, actually, not members, emotes the other day. So there's a few more in there. So if you want to get access to them, membership in it. But no pressure. It's amazing that you're even here, honestly. So thank you for that. Miguel in goal again in his another goalkeeper strip. So we've got it's like all bright yellow, isn't it? Is it bright yellow, green? Is what he wore the other day. He's got all pale blue here. So we've got a couple of goalkeeper kits as ever. State the obvious, David. Of course, you've got a few goalkeeper kits, but yeah, interesting looking strip. I do look forward to seeing this away kit. If it is what I saw earlier, I don't know if anyone's seen, but it's like it's like a dark blue with pink trim. Certainly a typical Forest in terms of away kits just being absolutely crazy. And I think it's better than some of the ones we've had in recent seasons, but let's see. Let's see if it's real or not. Probably is. Yeah, very slow pace at the moment, this game. Not really much happened. Sunderland did get into the box. It was well defended. It's now a free kick to us. So, yeah, let's just hope it. At the end of the day, it's just about minutes, isn't it? I know that's a bit of a cliche, but just getting fit and getting into the groove. Players don't really want to get injured. That's a good ball from Ainder, though. And a bit of a scuff shot from Hudson-Odoi. Was it Hudson-Odoi? Oh, it's Dominguez, isn't it? Sorry, they've all got... There's 3 players now with blonde hair. They've all... Yeah, that's really confusing. If you want to spam... Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you, Don. Thank you. How you doing, Kel? Welcome. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, Raddad will be in there in the second half. So if you want Raddad content, then he's going to be here later on. And I'm sure he'll be very questionable in his jokes, I'm sure, as ever. He'd say they're hilarious. Good evening, how you doing, mate? Welcome. Good to see you in here. It's also interesting, I forgot to mention, a back three again from Forest. We did that in the first half of the last game, of course. And it was obviously probably because at the time our lack of centre backs. Obviously, we've now signed Milenkovic, which I'm really keen to see. I really am. I think it could be hopefully a bit of a bargain in terms of what we ended up paying for him. But yeah, the last game we kind of played a bit of both, didn't we? We played a 3 and a 2 at the back. But with Milenkovic, will we see 3 in the second half as well? Possibly. We've got Bolly and Balotelli as well. So possibly. Will Milenkovic be ready for this? I'm not sure. But yeah. It's actually good to see a few Forest fans there, actually, and Sunderland fans travelling over to watch this. Pretty cool, actually, going to Spain and watching it. Love the content. Always watch from Singapore. Wow. Thank you, Stuart. Global. Thank you very much, Stuart. That's excellent to know. Let me know, everyone. Where are you? Not as many people in Singapore other than Stuart, but you know. Yeah, Dom, Dom doing a very good job of advertising my emotes. Thank you, Dom. Why are they calling Gibbs White Gibbs? It's Gibbs White. It's a bit lazy. I normally call him Morgan if I'm going to shorten it. You know what I mean? It's just a bit. I've never heard anyone call him just Gibbs. This is our ball in the game. Is that I'm pinpointing that. 8 minutes in. Yeah, Forest are keeping the ball pretty well. Doing all right. It's just not much is really happening. That was a misplaced pass from Danilo, I think. Yeah, back again with Forest here. Who's that? Danilo was in the box. He puts it wide. I think it was a deflection, corner Forest. Yeah, it's been pretty much all Forest, really. But, early days. Hey, I've seen Forest. Is that Forest Fan TV? Use StreamYard to send a link in the description so he can talk to his fans. I've signed in. Do you know how? I'm not entirely sure what you mean, to be honest, mate. I do know that people can come on StreamYard. I've done that many times before. I'm not going to get people on today, just so people know. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm honest. Sorry. I was subscribed, but I need to get my laptop to get it done. Okay, no worries, Carol. It's fine. Michael, how you doing? Channel member as well. Thank you for that. Oh my God, 8 minutes in and we are not up by 3. It's going to be a terrible season. Yeah, that's it. Season's over now, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just trying to think of something to say based off how this game's going. Because as we've pointed out, it's a little bit dull at the moment. There's Wall. I said it last time. I am very curious about what's going to happen with Wall. Like he's been played the last 2 games. Ultimately, 45 minutes. Probably he'll be 45 minutes here. The same with Zach Jabber actually, because a youngster. And I think he's a very promising youngster. Zach Jabber. It's probably one of our most exciting prospects. But I do think maybe a loan for him might be good. But he's held his own, especially against Chesterfield today. Good tackle there. I'm literally talking about him. So, you know what I mean? He's a good player, good prospect. I mean, how old is he? I think he's 18 now, maybe 17. Yeah, literally that. Actually, it's going well. No one is injured. Yeah, that's really what you want from Bruce, isn't it? Isn't it? Is getting fitness and then not having any injuries from it. That's what you want. Thank you, Toby. That is a very interesting Sunderland kit. I mentioned it earlier, but all white. That is a nice looking kit, actually. It's all white with like black sleeves. They couldn't really wear red and white against Forest, could they? That wouldn't really work, you know? Just sees how long they can resist Forest, you know what I mean? Because obviously we're elite. That's actually a good play from us. Good defending, though. Ball back in. Wait, what was that? Was it a Sunderland player trying to play it? It looked like he was trying to cross it, but into his own box. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. Yeah, the game's slightly picking up a little bit in terms of tempo. A few little openings here and there. Yeah, we've been keeping the ball well, for sure. And that's something that we haven't done much before. That's a good ball, but that's cleared by the Sunderland keeper. It was a ball right up to Chris Wood, I think, but he was never going to get there in time. It was offside. Not offside. Wasn't offside. The keeper just got there. Where did I get offside from? I don't know. Yeah, thank you for everyone who's here, by the way. 33 people. Please show your support at the like button if you haven't already. That would be great. Yeah, Sunderland are actually, doing pretty well, but I think overall we've definitely been the most dominant team here for sure, as would hope and expect. I have a theory on Tyro. I think. Oh, you mean NFFC, I presume, is close to selling him and want to make sure he does not get hurt. Yeah, that's a good point, possibly. And I think he had like a private thing going on with him, so that's what I heard. So I'm not sure. I wouldn't really want to comment on why, because it might, if you don't know, I don't want to like get into that. But I think maybe if like all the injuries, it might be worth cashing in on Tyro because you could probably get a good amount. But when he's fit, you don't really want to be losing him, do you? You want someone like a Wani in your side, like him and Wood. And obviously, I think everyone's been saying we need to get somebody else in attack. I think that's fair enough. But it's a case of how fit and how consistent a one is actually going to be, which he isn't all that often, is it, in terms of fitness? I mean, first season he had quite a long-term injury. Second season he was injured most of the time, really, and he still got like 8 goals, I think, which is impressive. Saying he was, well, when he came back, he was basically consistently not fit. So yeah, I just hope he can get some form going and stay fit. Honestly, that would be a good season for him. Not the best clearance there from Forest. Went straight back to Sunderland. Play on, okay. Wood on the left-hand side with Hudson-Odoi. Again, I've got to get used to 3 players are having blonde hair because it's getting a bit confusing with Danilo and Hudson-Odoi and Dominguez now having blonde hair. Rads, do you think Leicester will stay up in the Premier League? Well, interesting that you ask. I will do a Premier League prediction the week the season starts. Before it actually starts. But I do think you've got a chance. Like I haven't really had a proper look, to be honest, at all the teams. I will do that very soon.
I can give you a more fair explanation. Bit of an opening there from Forest, but it went out of play. Yeah, I would like to give you a more detailed explanation, but I do think Leicester have a chance. But having lost Enzo, obviously that wasn't ideal. You've now got a certain Steve Cooper. I mean, I hope for his sake he can kind of prove people wrong a little bit, but obviously I want him to lose when Forest play you. But my answer is I think you've got a chance. But I do need to have a look at more detail. I can give you a more better answer, I'm sure, in a couple of weeks when I do my prediction video. So stay tuned to that. I like that Miguel so far. Hang on a minute, it's corner cleared away. Moreira. It's interesting that Moreira is playing as a right back again. So if we must have signed him to be a right back. Yeah, that incomes what I think. I like that Miguel so far. A back pass and he just hoofs it. Yeah. I mean, no Matt Turner antics really, are they? Where you're thinking, God, just clear it, like stop dithering with the ball. That was a big problem with Turner, wasn't it? And probably the main problem, actually. Like his kicking was just that bad. Because he actually made some good saves for Forest at times, Turner. There was some goals he should have saved for sure, but actually, like shot stopping, I don't think he was all that bad, but his kicking was just awful. Like, how many goals did he give away for his kicking? Like Man United at home, Spurs at home, I remember, just top of my head. So yeah, Miguel does look a bit more assured. Again, it's early days, but he does look more assured. So hopefully that continues. Stuart's saying, I presume you're saying we should sign Nketiah. I mean, I'd definitely take that, honestly. We've been linked with him before. And if Arsenal do eventually sign a striker, he probably won't play as much. So maybe. Adam, hello everyone. Remember to like and subscribe. Yes, please do that, everyone. Adam says it, so please do it. And thank you for being here, Adam, as well. I do have FPL. Not very good at it though. So yeah. You've got an FPL league. Okay, if you want to join Kel's league, anyone? Here's the code here. Cheers, Dom. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you. I mean, it isn't the same for literally everybody. Every single person that does a prediction, they're going to get everyone wrong, minus maybe a few. I think last season, I'm actually going to regain a bit of credit here. I think last season I actually did the best maybe ever with predictions. I think I got like 5 correct. So, football genius, just saying. Certainly, I'm not a football genius, but you know, I did better than normal. You know, I'm going to take credit for that. Oh, okay, just under 20 minutes in. Nothing really to report on. Forest doing all right with the ball. A couple of half chances, really, but it's about it, really. So hopefully it livens up. 37 people in here. Please hit the like button, everyone. Subscribe if you're new. That'd be excellent. Leicester playing a La Liga team. Who are you playing? Who are you playing in pre-season, mate? Yeah, I'm looking forward to Milenkovic. I've got a good feeling about it, and that's a free kick to Sunderland. Probably. Yeah, probably fair enough from Hudson-Odoi. Oh, Toby's joined Kells. There you go. You've gained a member of your FPL there. But yeah, Milenkovic, I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. You know, I think 12 million, from what I can tell, is a bit of a steal, you know, especially in today's market. Like normally it's so much more inflated than that with what he's done with Florentino, and there's been some pretty big clubs in the past, I think, on him. Obviously, he did join a big club in the end in Nottingham Forest, but you know, I do know that big 6 clubs, for example, I think
certainly, you know, established clubs at the top have wanted him. So hopefully that's a good thing for us. Free kick Sunderland in quite a dangerous position. It's more like it's kind of like one of those free kicks where it's like a corner. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's like the far edge of the pitch. Patrick Roberts, God, he's been about a bit, hasn't he? He's one of those many players that just keeps getting loaned out. When he was at Man City, I remember, swung in, cleared away by Worrell, shot again from Sunderland, and that's gone out. Is that another corner? Is it still in? Oh, it's still in play. Okay, it hit the. It went out and it hit the corner flag, and it stayed in play. Try doing that again. You couldn't do that again. Yeah, you see, I'm thinking of the people here. 99p for being a member, or £3 for the ultra tier. I mean, you know, I actually had a look at some of the members, like membership schemes and channels, and some people charge like an insane amount. So I'm generous. I think I am. Yeah, Kerry, you're getting a lot of new members in your FPL. Yeah. Yeah, I try not to scam people, Toby. I mean, you might say that as a joke, but, you know, I'd like to think not. What's happening here then? I actually, the game was that, I just zoned out for a second. It was, yeah, okay. Throw for Forest. There's a load of Sunderland fans there. And Forest fans. Bit different to Sunderland, isn't it? Spain. And Nottingham, for that matter. Oh, okay. It's that hot. It's not Chesterfield. We're getting a drinks break after nearly 24 minutes. I don't know who that is, actually. Enlighten me. I might know who you mean, but I don't think I do. Yeah, Tony, it's a water break. Understandable. You said earlier it was 38 degrees, so absolutely required. I mean, I think playing football in like 30 degrees is hot, or even like 28 degrees or something. It's a 38 must be crazy. So, yeah, required. I think that's fair enough. Hydration. And then you got a good chance possibly then. Don't know what. Yeah, what have you got yourself into, Cal? People are not going to beat you. Well, I'm not sure if there'll be added time in pre-season, but there's a drinks break here. So I don't think there actually is added time. Anyway, while there's a drinks break, are there any questions, right? Any, you know, like a Q&A. It's the whole thing's a Q&A. It's a live stream, but get any questions in about Forest or whatever. And I'll try my best to give you my very highly educated answer and very interesting answer, I'm sure. So, yeah, it does get harder, obviously, than Sunderland as it goes on. I think Millwall's probably slightly ahead of it, only by a bit. And obviously then it's Elche's probably not too much more difficult. And obviously Villarreal and Olympiacos are probably where we should take it a bit more seriously. I do know, yes, Fatu. Am I saying that correctly? Probably not. Leicester player? Yeah, I know him. Oh, right, yeah, okay. I think I know who you mean now.
Yeah. Keeple so well. That's a good question. Sentimentality, I'd want to keep one. I'd actually love it if he turned it around. I mean, even if he's like a fifth choice centre back, if he played three at the back, he might play a bit more. But you know, I would just like to see him around. But for his own sake, probably leaving would be a good thing for him, just to get regular football. Maybe it's a fresh start's what he needs. And with Milenkovic coming in, it's going to be harder. There's a good chance he'll sign somebody else at the back if Wall was to go. So yeah, it's difficult. I think for his own good, probably sell, to be honest. But you know, like with every Forest player, I hope he turns it around. That's what I'll say to that. Just turned up. Yeah, not a great deal, if I'm honest, Johnny. It's been not the most thrilling game. It's been literally typical pre-season. You know, I think Sunderland have held their own pretty well, but we've probably been the better side, kept the ball pretty well. No major chances for anyone. Just done what we need to do, really. And, you know, just, you know, go take it as it comes, I think. Not really overcomplicate anything right now, but hopefully it does liven up a little bit. Because not all that exciting right now. Just something happens. I don't know, like Murillo taking a pop shot from 70 yards again. That would be excellent if we saw that. Toby's asking score prediction for Sunday. I presume you mean, for context for everyone else, I'm playing football with Toby and somebody else in this chat. Probably have no idea who. It's Dom. It's Dom. May as well say. And you're asking what the score was going to be. Well, in a 3-a-side game, probably quite high. But I just hope that my team wins. I'm just going to say that, really, Toby. Let's say it's competitive, and we'll go 10-8 to Team Red, which is my team. So there you go. Sorry to spoil you, Toby. You're in the opposition, of course. It's one of those games where we have the ball a lot. Yeah, but Sunderland do look dangerous down their left. But no clear chances for anyone yet. That's literally sums it up, really, completely. Which is probably what you'd expect, really, from a friendly. I mean, it's probably going to be a completely different 11, isn't there, in the second half? You'd think so, anyway. Maybe Wood could have done better when he missed his chance. Yeah, he did have a bit of a half chance, didn't he? I think I know what you mean. Sorry, the game's been that unimaginative right now. Free kick though to Forest. Hopefully something comes of this. Hudson-Odoi ball in. Acrobatic clearance from the Sunderland player, just like an overhead kick sort of clearance. Ball back in though. And it's straight into the hands of Sunderland's keeper, Patterson. Yeah, that kind of sums it up, really. He's our best winger from the Championship, loan to buy option from Sporting. You're talking about Fatu there, aren't you? Yeah. So have you bought him? I'm not sure. Anyone know what happened with Wall potentially going to Sheffield United? Well, it's got a bit quiet, hasn't it? It's been linked with them before. So I think there's probably clear interest there and real interest there in him. So maybe, it might happen. I think there's a good chance he will leave, if I'm honest. As sad as that is for what he's achieved with us. Like I was saying earlier, it's probably the best for his own career if he does move on. Because, I mean, how much football is he going to get at Forest, you know? Probably not that much. And I don't think we can say he's the captain anymore because 2 games he's not been the captain when he started the last 2 friendlies. So, yeah, it's a bit of a fall down for him, really. We need the highlights. If you mean me show you the game or anything, I obviously can't do that. But, yeah, highlights, like I say, bit dull, really. But I'm not going to say we're even playing bad. It's just so-so at the moment. Interesting point here from Michael. Who is taking the corners or free kicks? Please not Morgan Gibbs White. I love Morgan Gibbs White, but his kicks are crap. Yeah, he wasn't most consistent last season. It's been Hudson-Odoi on free kicks in this half, Michael. I think he took the corner as well. I mean, the last game we kind of mixed it up a bit. I think we had Danilo taking a few. I don't think Gibbs White has took any actually in the two friendlies so far. So is he going to be retired from that role? I kind of hope so because it's not his best trait. So yeah, it looks like we're trying to mix it up, and I think Hudson-Odoi is a good taker because he's got that kind of like cross on him, hasn't he? I mean, look at all the goals that he scores. They're all bangers from outside the box, so he could definitely take free kicks, surely. I mean, I miss Jimmy Garner on free kicks personally. We could just re-sign James Garner. Would he even get in the team though? Not sure. It's a bit shocking from Tom here saying that my team's going to lose 40-0 at the weekend. Yeah, that's really quite a horrendous take, I must say. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I would say good luck, but Leicester, not really a rival, but okay, it's a friendly, good luck, but not in the league. Hudson-Odoi gets around that Sunderland player very well. Their ball in, and that was blocked by Gibbs White. Gibbs White took the shot, and it was blocked. Corner, I think. That was probably the best attack we've had. I think we've actually had a better shot than that, but yeah, it was good play from Hudson-Odoi down the left. Oh no, I think he just he skied that. No, that wasn't even a deflection. I don't even know because it's a corner. It must have come off somebody, but it looked like he just mishit it and then it must have hit someone. I don't know. I didn't see close enough, if I'm honest. Was just bought a free foul, was failing before he got challenged, falling before he got challenged. Yeah, I saw. I presume you're talking about Wall here. Wages are too high. That needs to be sorted first. Are you talking about Wall there, Kel? I think you are. Correct. It is no. It is no. This. Oh, okay. Does Steve Cooper like playing younger players? Yes, actually. I mean, in the Premier League, it was more of a mix, but obviously he's got that record of managing England and developing quite a few younger players. I mean, at Forest, obviously Brennan Johnson. James Garner was young when he still is quite young. He was with us. Who else was in that team? Great team, by the way. Yeah. I'd say yes, he does. I think he definitely does like to at least give them a chance. What formation does Cooper use as well? Leicester fan, by the way. People are asking me fairly questions about Steve Cooper. Well, he played the back three in the Championship a lot, but in the Premier League, yeah, it was I don't know, it's a bit more. It's more of a back four, wasn't it? I mean, Dom's literally telling you here as well. 4-3-1-2, 3-4-2-1. Yeah. So we're kind of between those two, really. For Cooper, I've got to reply to. I mean, if the Leicester fans in the Forest chat, they're going to ask me about Cooper. It just is going to happen, and I'm perfectly fine replying to it. Woods keeps dropping back into midfield like Kane. What's the point? Yeah, can we please not have a striker like Harry Kane in terms of what Harry Kane was doing? I mean, Kane not being a defender, yes, please, but not dropping into midfield. I don't know whether it's to like try and come and collect the ball and run with it, but isn't that what the rest of the team's for? And they get it to the striker. So yeah, I don't know what the thinking is behind that. Yeah, Toffler took a few, didn't he, at the end of the season? And Danilo definitely did. But Morgan took most of them. But like you say, Danilo and then Toffolo definitely started taking a few. I mean, Toffolo, crossing-wise, is one of the best we've got, I think. Only probably isn't always capable of starting games, but I still think very good option for Forest. Yeah, it didn't really work, did it? I mean, there's lots of things that Cooper tried and it didn't fully work. So hopefully for his sake, he can get it right at Leicester. Hopefully for our sake, he doesn't. Which is still quite weird to see him at Leicester. But yeah, big question in the chat. This is how uninspiring the game is. We're talking about England still. Who do I want to be the next England manager? That was a good save from Miguel, though. Pretty simple, but yeah, good save. I do like that goalkeeper kit, all pale blue. Like a pattern on the front, like the home shirt. Yeah, actually, this could be one for the comments as well. Who would you want to be England manager? Everyone watching, because I've seen this be linked with an awful lot of players. Murillo bundled up the ball there. Oh, Murillo has had a bit of a howler there, I've got to say. He lost the ball a bit too easily. He divered on the ball a bit. He divered on the ball, and then to try and make up for his error, he slid in, and it's a penalty to Sunderland. Well, it's a very rare mistake. As long as he doesn't do it in the league. And again, doesn't matter at the end of the day, these games. But yeah, it was a bit fragile there, Murillo, with what he was doing there. Oh, okay. Penalty Sunderland. Gamer, how you doing, mate? Welcome. I'm good. I'll reply to the England question in a moment, but yeah, penalty here. Oh, Miguel, he made contact, but it is in, and that's 1-0 Sunderland. It's not ideal, is it? God's sake. It was a penalty. It was definitely a penalty, but frustrating to see Murillo do that. Is it even updated? There we go. Dor, how you doing? Yes, please do that, everyone. Hit the like button and subscribe. That'd be excellent. Apply to a Leicester fan. Yeah. I'll just let the Leicester fan read that out. I'll let him get in his educated reply on Cooper. It is going to be interesting to see how he does. Pep to replace Southgate end of the season. I mean, that would be absolutely insane, wouldn't it, if that was to happen? I have seen that report that he may join. That would be crazy if that was to happen. Klopp, I mean, it'd be the dream, really, wouldn't it? I know we're talking, I'd like an English manager, but you can't really complain if you get Jurgen Klopp, but I think he doesn't want to manage anyone for a while. Eddie Howe, yeah, I'll definitely take that. You want Howe? Who I want? Howe, Potter, or Tuchel? God, please don't tell me Frank Lampard. God, no, thank you. Oh God, yeah, even worse. Chris Hughton, no way. Yeah, I might just give up with England if that was to happen. Honestly, I really would. It's just Forest. So just gotta keep the Reds straight. I mean, it would be a different XI, won't it, in the second half? But I think we actually did all right. That we were passing the ball pretty well. Again, no major chances, but quite clumsy from Murillo, which is very rare. You see that. And we're 1-0 down, probably going into the break. That's frustrating to see, honestly. I mean, yeah, shouldn't be concerned about it, but it was just a bit reckless from Murillo, really, which is rare. Who's going to win the championship? Oh, yeah, another question, everyone. Who would win the second tier? I want to think about that much now, but I will do a championship prediction video as well as a Premier League one. But top of my head, I actually don't know, honestly. I'd need to look at it. I mean, Burnley obviously are going to be all the relegated teams are going to be probably quite strong contenders. Again, if you stick around, I'll give you a proper answer in my prediction video in like a couple of weeks. So, yeah, it could be any like Burnley, Sheffield United, or even Luton. I hope it isn't those three that come back up because they gave us a horrendous Premier League relegation battle, including Nottingham Forest, of course. But please don't come back up. Certainly not all three of them. Yeah, you got to say Leeds are obviously in with a chance. But they sold a couple of key players. Sunderland again here. Dominguez does well to get it back. And it's now with Danilo. Yeah, we got out of that quite well. But it's a foul, I think. Bit of a collision between those two. Anyone but Leeds or Derby. Sorry, I didn't want to say that last word. Yeah, I highly doubt Derby win it, if I'm honest. You know what? For like the Nations League, not that it matters, because the Nations League doesn't matter. It'd be quite funny to see that. And maybe not even a bad one, but I think it's very unlikely. But I'd actually quite like to see that just for like a temporary period, not permanently, honestly. But yeah, who knows? Yeah, not very good from Murillo. Actually, can all the big clubs see that so then they won't sign him? We'll just say, yeah, look at this, what Murillo did against Sunderland in pre-season. He's not very good. You don't want to sign him. He's awful. But we know that he's actually really good. I think Murillo did that on purpose, I think he did it on purpose. It's like, I don't want to leave Forest. So if the big clubs see this, you see what I mean? You see what he means? Like, genius. The man is a genius on and off the pitch in terms of thinking about his next move and on the field. I'm waffling here. Yeah, probably Burnley or Sheffield United. I hope not Sheffield United because they just absolutely are so bad in the Premier League. So can they not? If you're going to come up and be competitive, fine. But, don't come up and get 16 points again, whatever it was you got. Because, no. Please not. For England manager, some Johnny. The only one on the betting odds that jumps out is Klopp. Can't stand Liverpool, but liked Klopp. Not sure anyone else is that inspiring. Maybe Eddie Howe, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Eddie Howe, in terms of an English manager, I think is probably by far the best option. But Klopp would be incredible, wouldn't it? But don't see it yet, anyway. But yeah, even though he's not English, I mean, he knows England incredibly well, doesn't he? So it would work. Well, that was a bit poor from Gibbs White as well. Tried to do one of his fancy side foot passes and it just went to nobody. But we'll let him off because he's, Morgan Gibbs White. Luke, how you doing? Welcome. A few minutes ago, sorry, I didn't reply to that sooner. Who is Forest manager now? Has he signed for Forest? What do you mean? Nuno's our manager, mate. Nuno Espirito Santo. I think, I'm not sure. Elaborate on that. I think you may have mistyped that or something, but yeah. Yeah, some of them would probably be the happier team, honestly. I've said a few times, I think we've not done particularly bad. I think since they scored, we've been a bit not great, but since, I think before that we were looking all right. I mean, yeah, like I said, the last time it may have been the last time we played at this stadium in Spain. We lost to Coventry in pre-season, so we haven't got a very good record against playing championship teams in this exact stadium. So can we stop playing here in pre-season? You know what I mean? Like, please not. Please don't play there anymore because we don't tend to win here. Again, Sunderland, we're in the 46th minute here, so I think it's some added time. Shot from Job Bellingham, the brother of Jude. Back to Bellingham. Yeah, so it's Sunderland have definitely had the better of us since they scored. That's half time. Yeah, not great, really. Nothing spectacular. That's all I can say. 1-0 down. I don't think in terms of performance it's entirely deserved, but yeah, definitely in terms of the penalty and the mistake from Murillo, the tackle from Murillo, I should say. It's fair enough. Let's just hope we can turn it around, just for confidence more than anything. There we go, half time. We're gonna have Rads up here soon, so if you want to ask him anything, you can, and hopefully we can mention a few more things because game's been a bit uninspiring. And the Chesterfield one wasn't great, but it obviously, I think it was much better in the second half. Is the leaked black and pink kit real? I mean, honestly, Andy, I have no idea. I mean, I saw a few leaked versions of the home kit before the actual home kit came out, and they weren't real. So, who knows? Honestly, so many people will come up with fake kits, won't they? And then we see the real kit, and sometimes they are real. I mean, the actual home shirt was leaked, I think, the day before it came out. So maybe. I kind of hope not. It's just a classic Forest shirt being really, really, really wild and wacky. But yeah, I don't know. It's better than the bus seat shirt we had a few seasons ago, which we had a horrendous record in. If you remember which one I mean, then fair play. It was that one. I swear, the only time we wore it, we lost heavily to it. When we lost to Blackpool in the FA Cup and Arsenal and Leeds. I think they're the only times we wore it. I can name them. It's that little we wore that shirt. But yeah, I'll be curious what the away kit is when it does eventually get released. Imagine if Jude plays for Real Madrid and his brother plays for Barcelona. Yeah, that'd be like Football Manager stuff, wouldn't it? Or, yeah. I mean, maybe. Just because he's Jude Bellingham's brother, he probably will get signed up to a big team eventually. But, yeah, he's also a good player. Not quite the level of his brother, but, Yeah, I think the third kit's meant to be pale blue, I think. And again, I have no idea if that's true or not, but it might be. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Yeah, it's Rad Dad. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Guinness.
Yes,
Guinness.
Yeah, a bit of light refreshment.
Yes. Well, not the best game. That was the penalty. That was the penalty. Look.
Okay, Murillo gave it away, did he?
Yeah, it was a bit clumsy, really, from him.
Evening all. Hope we're all well. Is that the ground?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Loughborough, doesn't it? Loughborough's as warm as that now. Yes, hope we're all well. Tom, hello, mate. Hope you're well. Kel, hope you and Harry are fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, isn't it lovely? I love this weather. That's why I've got light refreshment. I'm staying hydrated.
Milenkovic.
I'm going to say the lad from Serbia because I can't say Milenkovic.
Yeah,
said
you said it.
Yes, you Reds. It took me ages to learn how to say Omabella.
I don't think it's that difficult, really.
It isn't, no.
No. It's one of those names where I actually, for once, got it right.
Yeah.
Like, you just spell it out, don't you? Milenkovic.
Yeah. Here's a question, viewers. Those that partake in the evil drink,
right.
Has anybody, any of you, ever gone into a pub and asked for half a pint of Guinness? Because I don't think that exists. If you were in Ireland and asked for half a pint of Guinness, they'd look at you going out. Just something to mull over.
I mean, I don't...
Thank you, Andy. I'll take the England job. How difficult can it be? As long as Calvin Phillips is fit, then we're all right. Mr. Door, hope you're well, son. People out there, like and subscribe. The Door on Tour. He is a top bloke, top channel.
Yes.
Is that a good plug?
Absolutely, yeah. And subscribe to to Rads as well.
Oh, subscribe to Rads. Yeah.
You know,
Who's that?
no idea.
Oh, some geezer.
Yeah, I heard he's quite good. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Who scored and which team Sunderland are winning, mate? And I don't know who scored for them. Somebody who plays for Sunderland.
This is top stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, you don't get Lineker doing that, do you? Somebody who plays for Sunderland.
I'll find out for you because I'm that conscious of knowing who scored in a pre-season friendly for Sunderland AFC.
Oh, okay, Michael. Marcus just said he did get a half, right? But I didn't think a glass existed with the harp on it.
Yeah, I think I've had Guinness before. Possibly. I don't know.
There's always a kid in the fridge, mate.
Even I know it's a bit weird having half a pint of Guinness.
Yeah.
So that's why I say that.
Okay, yeah.
I'll just find out who did score for Sunderland.
That's very professional of you, actually.
Yeah.
Going to the trouble of
Jack Clark.
Jack Clark, yeah, who's he?
Probably one of their best players.
Okay, right,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
This woman's 15 pints down. Good girl. Well done.
Fair enough.
Renee, take care, mate.
Thank you for being here.
I hope Leicester do okay, but as long as we finish above you and we beat you at the City Ground and King Power. But otherwise, have a good season. Did somebody mention the D team earlier? I saw.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't like mentioning that, to be honest.
I thought I told you, you're going to sit on a naughty step now for that.
Yeah, not great.
So it's been quite a good game, has it?
Unbelievable game. Yeah.
And so, guys out there, what's your thoughts on those that have seen the allegedly away kit of black with pink stripes? Is it pink?
No, it's
not. Well, pink.
No, it's blue shirt with like pink.
It's navy blue. It's not black. It's navy blue with pink
navy blue with pink
trim and pink shorts.
Apparently.
What's that all about?
Well, this may not be real, but Kel in the chat just sent me that. It could be the third.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
I do like that.
So what happens when we go to Crystal Palace? We still can't wear that. So we need a third.
Oh, that's actually nice. I just to describe it to you, it's pale. It's dark blue, isn't it? With like turquoise and white trim on the sides. I'd like that if that was the real kit.
I do like that. Yeah.
I mean, looks it's different, but it's not insane.
We've had
like
a similar
some
kit to that before, though, but not with the turquoise.
So I think that's nice. Actually,
but I'm a big believer that our away kit should be all yellow. I think all yellow as an away kit's a good kit.
Yeah.
I worked in the country in the 90s. For those who go to the country, well, it's a mini Guinness. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
I'll have a mini Guinness, please. No, just say I'll have a Guinness. Don't even say I'll have a pint of Guinness. Because the people behind the bar know what you mean.
Right.
Okay, move on.
Yeah.
The shirt, the away shirt. I'll be interested to see. Because the home shirt now is officially on sale, isn't it?
Yeah.
75 quid.
Yeah.
Blimey.
It's fine though. If you want it personalised, it's only 97.
Oh right, that's okay then. Right.
So
for a minute there, I thought you're gonna have to spend some more money. Oh yeah, you do.
I think that was quite generous. Moving on.
Yeah, Kel, Baby Guinness is a shot. Halves are for wimps. I think I may have started something here.
Yeah, you have.
I have never had half a Guinness. I don't think I've ever had half a pint, to be honest, of anything.
No, actually. I don't think you have.
I do like Yates's comment when they're being introduced to the new shirt. All he
was bothered about was...
Oh, yeah, you can wash this at 30 degrees. Good lad. Obviously does his own washing.
That's good.
Which you should.
Wash at 30 degrees. That was a very niche comment.
Yeah, yes, Michael. I thought I'd just wear something a little bit more simple and plain than my Hawaiian shirt. I'll go and put it on if you like. Should I go and do that?
Please don't.
No, okay, I won't do that. I don't want to subject people to that again. I'm saving that for the Villarreal game. Presumably, it's as hot as this.
This is summer for a few days, and it's probably over.
Yeah, the English summer is this week.
Yeah.
Every year.
You have a few days every few weeks, don't
Yeah.
we? It's really hot, and then it's just
really hot, and then
rain.
back to freezing temperatures where you need a fleece on.
Then it's
You
just
gotta put the
rain for a
heating
few
on.
weeks. Then it's hot again. Then
Yeah.
it's raining. That's England, really. So now I've been to the wow.
Oh, that's impressive, Kill. Anybody that can go to the gym, yeah.
Have enough.
I want to do some training now. Hang on a minute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Take your time. Yeah. Deep breaths. Yeah.
It's easy, isn't it? This?
Unbelievable. And then your diet,
Well,
drink.
Yeah, it's diet Guinness anyway.
Yeah. Thought so.
So was there a delayed start? Did I see?
It was like 5 minutes,
Right.
and then there was a water break. So.
No, you're from Nottingham. It's a water break.
Yeah.
So water break. What's water? No, actually, I do say water.
Yeah, I'm not.
Kel goes to the gym 4 times a week. Harry goes as well, does he? Good lad. Right, so it's everything to play for. I mean, okay, it's a friendly, and you always say, oh, it doesn't matter, but it does, because you never want your team to lose at anything. If I was playing Tiddlywinks against Sunderland, I still want us to win, obviously.
Well, yeah, hopefully it just kind of kicks into life a bit.
I hope so.
I mean, actually, have we got the team yet for the second half? Probably not.
It'll be a different team, won't it, like Chesterfield?
No, we've not got it yet. It'll be at the start of the half. You think, anyway?
Well, I think Sangari, have I said that right?
Sangara.
Yeah, Sangara. I think he's going to shock us all this season. Now he's sort of like settled into the team and acclimatised the language, moving, foreign country for him. I think he's going to surprise us and do well. I like to think.
I do think Murillo was very clever, actually. The fact that he deliberately made a mistake, so no one will want to sign him.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, talk about commitment to your club.
To your club, yeah. Deliberately
I'm
give
going
away a
to
penalty.
sacrifice only a pre-season, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, knowing full well that we could come back and win this 2-1, 3-1, 4-1 even. Right.
Yeah. You see, it's genius.
I see the genius of that. Can you go and open the window because it's a bit?
It is,
isn't it?
Okay. When an aeroplane goes over, we'll just ignore that. But
Oh yeah.
But we'll open the window because it is rather hot, isn't it?
It is rather hot in here. Yeah. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it is a bit stuffy. You need a flow of air. That's better.
There you go.
Oh yeah. You noticed that?
I noticed the breeze straight away. Yeah. Real question: which player might come out of these friendlies to go from? Okay, I made a bit of a mistake.
Is that who's going to leave the club?
Yeah.
I think Joe Worrell will go. I mean, I'm a huge Joe Worrell fan, and he was our leader, our captain, championship season, promotion season, and the odd game since. But yeah, I think he'll unfortunately go. Unfortunately, but he needs game time, doesn't he? He doesn't want to be.
Well, he played his part in the first Premier League season.
Yeah, he did.
And had games where he was actually very good. But and even last season, that Chelsea game.
The Chelsea game, he played a blinder.
Then he just got kind of kicked out, didn't he? So
yeah, but we've got some good centre halves now.
Definitely.
I think. Hang on a minute, Milenkovic. Because I saw him play against England in the Euros, and I thought he was pretty good. KL, hello. How are you? Hope you're all well. Nice and warm.
Hello.
So what's Sunderland's kit? Is that pale blue?
No, that's
it's the goalie.
The goalie. That's Aaron Bott.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him.
I like the Forest training shirt. Actually, it's very different.
The white and orange with blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know how many people's watching? What does it tell you?
There.
37 people. Welcome.
There's a plane going over.
Aeroplane. Living on the flight path of East Midlands Airport, I don't hear that. It's only when somebody mentions it.
It's the only time I recognise it when I'm trying to record something. Really, is that? Yeah, Sunderland like all white with like black sleeves and like a weird pattern on it.
So Richard is asking a question though. What didn't work in the first half? You saw it.
It's just rather scrappy, really. I mean, I think besides the penalty being given away, we weren't particularly bad at the back. But maybe we just, I don't know. I think in pre-season you sometimes are a bit more cautious, aren't you? I don't really think there was much, like loads wrong as such, to be honest. But it'll be a different team anyway, won't it? I mean, you got like Yates, I think, and Toffolo there at the bottom, Nico warming up, so they're going to play second half.
Do like Yatesy. I know there's a lot of people out there that are not fussed about him, but I do like Yatesy.
Yeah, you've got Andy, we did play a back three in the first half.
Yeah, I think I'm a fan of three at the back.
Yeah, you got Bolly and Alanga there as well. So, if Milenkovic is available, there's a very good chance we'll keep playing three at the back in this half. Possibly. I don't know if it'll be ready in time for this game. I can literally see some of the team here, but I'm just trying to see the actual team sheet so I can show you all on screen. But Amabadadeli's there. Anderson,
I forgot about him. He'll be another
Alanga.
one.
So they were warming up there.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Basically, is that Matt Turner? Matt Turner's playing this half. Okay.
Why not Sells? Or is he still recovering from the Euro?
He's not training yet.
No.
Well, but yeah, I suppose.
Matt Turner, well, that'll be entertaining. Stand by for some.
Is he really going to stay and be third choice goalkeeper?
Would you want to stay?
I mean, I think it would be easier if we just kept him as third choice. But would he want to? That's a bit loud, isn't it? I'm going to get the team up now for you all. So there we go. So again, completely different team. I've just noticed something. Omar Richards is actually playing.
Ben's just said he's actually alive.
He's actually playing a game. My goodness me.
I've actually forgotten what he looks like. Did he play for PSG?
Not quite. Bayern
Munich. Okay, yeah.
So Turner.
So number 27 is... It's like we've got a new player, isn't it?
Turner, Nico, Toffolo, Mabadadeli, Bolly. So it's a back two, I think, now.
There he is. I can see him, look. Number 27. Oh, no, that's Alanga. Sorry.
Yates, Sangara, Anderson.
I'm dyslexic.
Dennis getting another go. Rich. Did I mention Richards?
You did.
Wait, I'm really confused. What's happening? Is Nico playing as a winger? Because they've got Toffolo and Richards.
Yes, he is.
He must be playing as a winger.
Because he does for Wales, doesn't he?
He must be playing there. Wow. It is pretty much like they've got a new signing, even though he was signed.
Where's Wally?
He was signed 2 seasons ago. And this is the first time he's ever played a game.
You know, these things take time. You signed 2 seasons ago. You're just building up to get in the game.
First time he's ever played a game.
Yeah.
It took him 2 seasons.
You can't hurry these things.
48 people here, everyone. Thank you for being here. So please show your support. Hit the like button and subscribe because we're not far off 6,000 now, which is quite a lot of people, really.
Like Andy's just said, I think this is Dennis's sort of like chance to prove his worth.
I do hope we actually have Richards around because that solves the left back situation even more. Like you've got 3 options there now. There's women even 4 with Nico. I mean, are we going to trust Moreira to be, on the right, or do you get another fullback?
What you thought about what Tony's just said? In my opinion, Morgan is a liability.
And
sometimes he's fantastic, and then other times he'll do like you were saying earlier in the first half. He'll take a corner and he'll just go way over to the other corner or a free kick.
I think he's crucial to us, but he also is sometimes a bit. He kind of tries too hard, maybe, and he makes mistakes that maybe he didn't need to make or could have avoided.
Yeah, Michael's made a point. Turner has family, and it's not all about the dollars. What league is Forest with 2 R's in? We're in the Premier League.
We're so good. We've just scored a goal. We weren't even commentating.
Yeah, somebody who's got a red shirt on. It looks like
no way.
Richards. No.
Did Omar Richards just score? Am I missing something? We need to see this again. I don't believe it.
So Alanga, weaving, passing to Richards, who just.
That is actually.
Well, that is a cracking goal, isn't it?
You couldn't write this.
You couldn't.
You could not write this. A man does not play for 2 seasons.
I think we should sign him up.
Doesn't play 2 seasons. And he goes and scores.
Cracking.
That's
was a really good goal.
Very good goal. You couldn't write that. I think that's brilliant. So that's Bowler and Richards who have scored in pre-season, who weren't here before.
Yeah.
But yeah, good point about.
Yes, Aidan. Forest are in the Premier League. We are Premier League. This is our start of our 3rd season in the Premier League. I'll just say that again, Premier League. 2 years in the making, that was. Well, yeah, it was a really good goal.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to score at all.
Takes 2 minutes to make his mark, yeah. Well, okay, let's capitalise on that. And, I mean, where did Sunderland finish?
16th.
16th, right. So
they came 6th the year before, so quite a drop-off, really. But, you know, they've got some good players
they get
still.
Promoted?
Yeah, from League One.
League One, right, yeah.
Got to the playoffs and they kind of regressed.
Well, I remember going to the old Roker Park, which even in the 70s and 80s wasn't exactly a fantastic ground. Quite the opposite. Aidan, I'm dyslexic as well, mate. So yeah.
I think Richards is actually playing as like a winger. You got Omar Volley. I have no idea what you've got 3 fullbacks on the pitch, so it's a bit confusing to actually see.
There's Nico, look. He's playing as a winger.
No, Alanga's there though.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
So are they playing at La Manga? Guys, anybody out there? Do you know where we are playing? Because I've been past La Manga, which
it's the
southern Spain, in Murcia.
Peneto Arena or something.
Right. Okay.
We played here before.
What, and lost?
I don't even think it's anyone's ground. It's just like a training complex because we've played here before. Other teams, I've seen lots of teams play friendlies here. So I don't know. It might be somebody's ground, but.
Well, you look, for university's ground's very similar to that, isn't it? Got that openness about it. Pinatar, okay.
Yeah, 3 fullbacks on the pitch.
My son's just said 3 fullbacks on the pitch. Southgate wants to know your location.
I mean, yes, he played. Well, frequently played Walker at centre back, didn't he? And then Trippier. Alexander on the midfield, it was all over the place, wasn't it? So,
if only had been a bit more adventurous, we could have won on Sunday. You know, that Sunday seems such a long time ago, doesn't it? But
who's gone for Forest? Of all people, Marco, it was Omar Richards. Within 2 minutes, he got a goal of his first ever appearance for Forest. Yeah, that's true. All 3 games here are being played at this complex. And then we play Villarreal at home, and then we go to Greece and play Olympiacos.
Hopefully, we'll take 6 points off Newcastle. I hope so.
I presume you're a Sunderland fan, Aidan.
Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Yep.
Thank you for being here.
So Sunderland and Mackhams, aren't we?
Yes.
They are, yeah.
It's funny how dyslexic people can spell dyslexic. Yeah, it's not the most easiest word to spell, is it? Yeah, it's kind of
true as well. Yeah, the Arkel, yes. Yep.
We certainly.
Thank goodness for predictive text. Yes, you see, I managed to read that as well.
Yeah, it's interesting, like shape to the team this half, isn't it? Like it's all over the place.
You tended a tie. What do you mean, Jess? What ended a tie?
I think you might be saying it will end a draw.
Oh, it will end a draw. Oh, is that Wood's gone? Who's number 18?
It's Anderson.
Oh, the Geordie lad. Is he a Geordie?
Yeah.
He is, isn't he? Yeah.
You not heard him talk?
Yes, I have, yes.
Yeah.
But you never say to somebody from Sunderland that you're a Geordie, because I worked up there once and they weren't very happy, which I can understand. That's like saying I'm from the place that begins with D.
Michael with a good question here, saying, do you think Richards or Bowler or Dennis will be around on deadline day? I think Richards might be.
Based on what we've just seen, Dennis, possibly.
There's always a good chance that they won't be here because they were loaned out. They always might just, even if they play well, they'll just get shipped out. But I'd like to think that they will because it solves problems not having to sign players.
Yeah.
I think Bowler's probably unlikely, even though he scored in the last game. I don't see him staying. Dennis would solve a problem in terms of forward depth, but is he good enough? I'm not sure. And then
I always think of that goal he scored against Newcastle.
And Richards, I mean, he's clearly a good player. He's just had a horrendous record with injuries and then having to get loaned out.
Yeah.
Once, I think, to Olympiacos. So, yeah.
Oh, he went there, did he? Right.
He did well for them, I think. He played a fair bit. Played in Conference League for them. So, he's not a bad player at all. He was a hot prospect when he was at Reading. Then he went to Bayern Munich. So, he's clearly a good player, but he just had a most horrendous look, hasn't he? So, hopefully, he can be a good option for us. And you've got Aina, Toffolo, Richards on the left, even Nico, if you need him to be there. You stack then, aren't you, on the left-hand side?
I've got a good feeling about this. Being a typical Forest fan, very optimistic, but I think 14th, decent cup run. I mean, what did I say last season? We're going to finish 10th.
Yeah, that was a bit...
I was ambitious, yeah.
Ambitious. What do you mean by saying Doncaster, Tom? Did I miss something in the comments? What do you think will happen with Richards and Bowler and Dennis?
I think Bowler will be either sold or go on loan. Dennis, I think we should hang on. And Richards, certainly hang on, yeah. Because he hasn't really had a chance to prove his worth, has he? All right, Turner's got the ball on. He's managed to pass it to a Forest player. Well done, him. USA!
He's a very weird goalkeeper because he can do very good things and also
you listen to him in interviews and he comes across as a really nice bloke, which I'm sure he is.
Anderson, eh?
Yeah, Andy, you're right, mate. I think we do need a striker. That bloke I was talking to this morning said that. Striker and a winger. Oh, well, look, it's got the name of the stadium on the bloody...
Oh, Yates went for a shot there.
I asked where he's being played. He's telling you there, look. Well, no. Can you see it?
How can you not see it? In fact, it says it there as well.
It says it all the way around the stadium. Yeah, I was just testing you there, see if anybody else noticed. Yes, Tony, I'll be happy if we stay up, but I don't want a relegation battle. My nerves can't stand it. It's just, I only get the points taken away from you.
Yeah.
Let's have a decent cup runs, and a few shock results. Going up to Anfield and beating them 1-0.
We did it to Chelsea. So
yeah, get revenge on Everton, especially Ashley Young. And when Gary Neville comes to our ground, if he dare.
I wouldn't dare, honestly.
No, or spitting Bob Carragher.
You don't really like them two, do you?
I don't like Jamie Carragher, no, not really what he did to that little lad, but I don't like Gary Neville now after the comments he made about us.
Yeah, Andy, definitely.
Marinda.
Even though he's in Spain, we'll all be in the Trent. Yeah, we do like signing from South America, don't we? The Scarpa didn't really get a proper fair go, did he?
No, he didn't. No.
Anderson's in the box, by the way. I probably should commentate a little bit.
You think we should?
But
what, on a Watchalong?
A decent save from the Sunderland goalie.
Well, look at this, son. It's not like the old days where we used to talk about biscuits and crisps, is it?
Throw back to lockdown streams.
Lockdown. That was 4 years ago. Who is their goalie?
Patterson.
And who's the Sunderland manager? Because the dad's swapped.
He's French, but I don't know what his name is.
Okay.
Probably a French name.
What, like Pierre through the window, something like that? No, Kel, I think you're right there. They won't know what spit the dog is, will they? It's only people of a certain age.
You then.
There used to be a programme on Saturday morning called Tiz Was, and one of the characters had a dog called Spit the Dog, and it just used to spit. That's it, really, but it's very amusing.
I didn't really.
And then when Jamie Carragher did he spatter that little lad?
Yeah.
That's why I call him Spitting Bob Carragher.
Yeah.
So that's Jude Bellingham's brother.
Yes.
Right, because he looks like his brother. What's his name?
Job.
Job
and Jude.
Well, he's half as good as his brother. Oh, get the ball. Oh, good stop there by Turner.
Yes, that couldn't be any more true, to be honest, Kel.
Dad is that humour personified. Thank you. My family mock me with my humour. I just think it's jealousy.
I think I'm going to expose you now with your humour.
Mm-hmm.
So the other day, for no apparent reason, Rad Dad said, "Oh, David, let's go. Just go to this quiet road and let's do a skit, which is like 10 seconds long, where there's a packet of crisps in the road, Walker's crisps, and say, oh, you do the punchline."
Oh, that's in the middle of the road.
He actually did that, and there's video evidence. This is what we have to put up with. I say we, more than
family.
Me.
Yeah, my other half, if she's watching.
Probably not.
She's bound to be watching. She loves me.
Anyway,
should we concentrate on the game, David, instead of talking about my shenanigans?
Your amazing humour. So there we go. That actually happened. Video evidence of that.
Toby, you're right, mate. Right, this is who's number 7? Who's 7? Who's Forest 7? Nicola Williams, yes. Yeah.
You know, he's only been here into his 3rd season, Dad, wearing number 7, so it's like, yeah.
He's from Wales, you know, and he also plays for Spain. Do you know that?
He does, doesn't he?
He's dual nationality.
Yeah, England's defence couldn't cope with him, and now he's playing here in a friendly against Sunderland. Right. Fair enough, mate.
So Williams take the corner. We'll commentate on this show.
I think we might actually try.
Cleared by a Sunderland player. This is slick, isn't it? This is top-notch stuff. Who's 21? Like Alanga, yeah.
Toffolo.
Toffs. I like Toffolo.
Was that on my bad day? Yeah.
I'm just going to say Andrew. Well, they're moving the ball around, aren't they? Is that a Sunderland throw? Yeah. Does everybody... My brother...
Yes.
My brother supports that team, yes.
Yeah.
Only because he moved over there, met a Derby girl, married her, took his son to the baseball ground, and then he suddenly supports that team. He went over to the dark side. No, Kel, he supports the D team.
We had quite a few Leicester fans, but not him.
No, I work with Leicester fans. I work with 3 of them.
Exactly. I mean, Alex Myton, the failed wonder kid, obviously is way better than Yamal.
I like Myton.
And Nico Williams.
Yes, I thought he had potential. I mean, is he technically still on?
He's in the youth team now.
Yeah, but I
rated
him.
Quite rare a player within the first team for a couple of seasons and is now the moment we get promoted, is just back in the youth academy and been loaned out and failed at 3 separate clubs. So yeah.
Yes, my work colleagues, Kel, 3, 4 of them. Well, 4 actually. Yeah. What's that comment from Tony? What?
Ryan Yates.
Oh, 22, Ryan Yates. Yeah, I like Yatesy. So who had the armband in? If Worrell was playing, it wouldn't be him, would it?
Gibbs White.
Gibbs White, right. And now Ryan's got the armband.
Well, Wall won't captain us again, I don't think. No. Even if he stays, I don't think he'll captain us again.
I just hope he gets, goes to a decent club, somewhere he's happy with.
Yeah.
Well, it's all in the Sunderland half, so that's encouraging.
Possession as well as in, isn't he, Anderson? He's been effective in both aspects of this game so far.
So what's the next watch-along you're doing? Haven't you decided yet?
I might do the Olympiacos one.
Well, you should do that. Yeah.
I'll definitely do the Villarreal as a vlog. So
we're going to that. When are tickets available? Soon. Watch this space.
Yeah. So, first vlog in quite a while. About 3 months.
It'd be good to get back to the city ground, the world famous city ground, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
See all our regular Forest fans.
Honestly, there's not been a friendly at the city ground since 2019.
Really?
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Crystal Palace.
Oh yes, we went to that, didn't we?
Actually, no, it was Real Sociedad. We played 2 that season.
Right, okay.
The Sabi Lamouchi season. Very niche knowledge. That was the Palace one. Was my first ever matchday vlog.
Was that when Roy was manager?
Yeah, gripping quality content.
Was it 1-1?
1-0 Forest.
1-0 Forest, yeah.
Who scored? If anyone knows, fair enough. Because I know. But yeah, friendly against Crystal Palace. That was one of the last times we had a friendly at City Ground.
Was that the last time?
One off.
That's right, because they've had games at 2 at Notts, 1 at Burton, 1 at Loughborough University against Stoke.
Leeds at Burn.
Leeds at Burton, yeah.
Is that a goal? Yeah, it's a replay. It's a replay. That's
good goal.
It's good for Malanga as well.
How much time's left? Where's the clock? We're on 65 minutes, yes, and it's pulsating.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Yeah,
Jesse.
Welcome, one and all. Oh, drinks break. Hang on. No, got a drinks break. Stop.
Oh, well, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Oh, I needed that. Worn out.
Diet Coke.
Okay.
Guinness.
It is Guinness, yeah. Or it was, because it's nearly all gone.
Right, okay.
It's medicinal.
Medicinal?
It's medicine.
Oh, right, okay.
It's full of goodness.
Excellent. Any comments or questions, anyone, please get us in the comments. Because, comment it, actually, I should say.
I think they've got another subscriber. Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Closing in on 6,000.
How many is short now? It's not that many, is it? Excuse me, not that many.
A number. Yes. Oh, yeah. 5,942.
42. Come on, there must be whatever the difference is.
Yeah.
Because I'm terrible at maths. And of course, we don't want it to stop at 6,000, do we? We want to get what? As many as possible.
20k by the end of the year?
Yeah, easy.
I think
easy.
So. Yeah, I think so.
Well, that bloke I saw this morning, he said he was going to subscribe.
Yeah, that bloke he saw this morning. Yeah.
Bloke I saw this morning, the electrician.
Right.
Alex, his name was.
Right.
He scored for the Reds. It was Omar Richards.
Yes, of all players.
Yeah. It was a very good goal. Flipping hot, isn't it? You sure the window's open? Oh, no, another drinks break. Hang on.
You all right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine now.
Yeah,
just
okay.
know that.
Andrew, thank you. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
You're right, Michael.
Yeah, we've been here 2 seasons and finally even gets on the pitch.
Turner picked the ball up. He's picked the ball up and he's safe with it. Oh, we did some howlers last season, didn't he, Turner? Against Spurs, against Man U.
Quite a few games. Brentford away from home.
Brentford away, yeah.
There was a massive gap in the wall, and he was stood anywhere but where the gap was. Easiest goal Ivan Toney's ever going to score.
Yes, Edward. Omar Richards is on the pitch, and he scored after what? A couple of minutes?
Yeah.
So Alanga chasing the ball, taking his time, going to pass it back to Nico, who passes it back to Alanga. Yates, go on, Yates, score. Well, they've got everybody behind the ball, haven't they? What they need is a Calvin Phillips in there.
If we had Calvin Phillips at the Euros, you know what would have happened?
We would have breezed through. Was he injured? Is that why he wasn't fit?
No, he just wasn't very good, was he?
Well, if he was that good, why did he say...
He's that good. Yates has had a shot. We should probably mention that.
You think so?
Calvin Phillips, highlight last season, was getting sent off at the City game, wasn't it? So there you go. That's how good he is. Yeah, I saw that, Kel.
What's that?
That Notts County had their matches moved because of our matches.
Quite right, yes.
Because obviously we're much bigger than them.
We are much bigger than them. They won't want to hear you say that because Notts fans hate us. I don't mind Notts. I just, they're there.
They just kind of exist, don't they?
Yeah.
Really. Swelling stuff.
Michael, take care, mate.
Thank you, Michael.
Good to hear from you.
Thank you.
Oh, Tony missed the goal, but it was a cracker, Tony. Really was.
Very good goal.
Yeah, we tolerate Notts. They're just there, aren't they? They're the other side of the trend.
That's literally Notts County, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
We might loan them the odd player, like Ryan Yates back in the day.
Yeah, we did get Dave Needham from them in the 80s, centre half. He was pretty useful. But predominantly, it's the other way around. Of course, Harry Arter went to Notts, didn't he? Look at the impact he had there. No, they didn't have an impact.
I think his loan actually got cut short. He did that well in the National League for Notts County.
Is that good? They finished his...
And then he didn't kick a ball again for another, 2 seasons.
Andy's asking if we've done the City Ground tour yet. No, we haven't, but I'd like to.
Yeah.
Well, you get an insight, don't you?
All behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, changing rooms, sit in the dugout, go around the museum. Oh, I wouldn't mind going to the museum as well.
Oh, we've got a Newcastle fan in here wishing Forest beat Sunderland. I hope so. I hope so too. We loaned them a wheelbarrow.
Substitutes and plenty of them, including Leo Hjelder mentioned.
Load of changes here for Sunderland.
181 times.
5 changes or something.
Of course, the Sunderland I remember is when they won the cup in '73. Jim Montgomery against Leeds. That save he did. There's lots of people out there haven't got a clue what I'm talking about.
No idea.
But when Sunderland won the cup in '73, because they were like championship team, they beat Leeds, who were like a top side at the time. They predicted to get battered, but they won 1-0. And the goalkeeper was called Jim Montgomery, and he was fantastic. Matt Turner, having a look round, deciding what to do. Kick it. Matt, kick it. Kick it.
It's all gone.
Yep.
pulled it out the sky.
Yeah, Julian Bennett on comms. Got a different Forest legend, I think, or ex-player on commentary for all these games. So
I think Harry should do the commentary. He'd make a cracking job of it.
Absolutely.
We loaned them a wheelbarrow. And the wheel fell off. What's that all about? Notts County song. I have a wheelbarrow. The wheel fell off. It's nothing like Muller Kintar, is it?
Not even close.
I did go to see Notts play at Wembley in the old Anglo-Italian Cup, and they lost many years ago. And on top of the minibus we'd hired, somebody had put a wheelbarrow. That was interesting, wasn't it?
Unbelievable.
Stunning stuff, this.
Keep that up.
Yeah. But Lineker's quaking in his very expensive boots. 73 minutes gone. Forest won. Sunderland won.
It's weird how there's been no players on the bench either half. Like, there's Josh Bowler, for example, is not there. Or
who are the subs?
Yeah, there's none. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Yeah.
There's no subs.
Yes, Kel. Notts are poor.
Can't believe Omar.
Is that Richards again?
Omar Richards.
He's very fast, isn't he?
His first ever appearance. It's just
yeah. Well, fair play to him. I bet he's been chomping at the bit to get on the pitch.
Yeah, 2-year delay to his debut.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Well, better late than never, eh? So, David, when the new the shirt is out now, will you be investing?
I will.
In a new shirt. I do like it. It's really it looks good.
When it's 30 quid in April.
Yes. Yeah, well, tail end of this season, they'll drop it down to 30, 25, 20 quid.
I normally buy it every time on release.
Well, we get it for birthday.
Every single time, but it's just, I think it's worth it anymore. The price, it's just insane how much they charge. So, plus I only got a updated version of last season's Forest shirt towards the end of last season. So someone bought me another one. So yeah, I ought to one of that really.
Yeah, okay, I'll wait for the sale because they will get rid of them. They've got a load left. Go half the price. I mean, when the shirts came out last season, they were queuing right around the block.
Yeah.
Yes, Tony, they do look better than us.
Just been a very non-plus game, really. It's
just
overwhelming.
Yeah, I do like that away kit Sunderland they got.
Is that
real green? Is that green sleeves?
Yeah, they don't even got the real badge though,
isn't it?
Well, it must be like an old badge or something because it's not the actual like Sunderland.
Yes, the training kit. I do like the training kit.
I really like the home shirt, but the
home shirt's fantastic.
I'm curious about the away.
Yeah,
like if it's the pink and blue, it's just not that bothered. If it's what Kel sent me, that turquoise, white, blue one.
Yeah, that. If it's that, I like that.
It looks a lot better. If that's. We've got a new badge, have they, Sunderland?
Have they?
Okay.
So Sunderland have made a change. 2 subs on. Yeah, I like the blue training kit.
Yeah, the blue one and then the white, blue and orange. That's a really interesting looking shirt, but I think different, isn't it?
White, blue and orange, good kit.
But it's
good colour combination.
It looks really nice, I think, like the white with the blue and then just completely different colour as well.
You know what? I think this is going to stay at a draw.
Probably.
It just seems.
Just about got away with that, but the referee thought about it for a second, so no advantage was going to be gained.
I mean, is he a local lad? Presumably.
Yeah, I've no idea.
And are there any actual Forest fans?
Yeah, there's quite a few. There's a lot of Sunderland fans as well.
Yeah, okay, good.
Pre-season matches are never much fun to watch unless they play at the City Ground. Not fit enough and too hot in Spain.
Yeah. The temperature for the English lads has got to.
Yeah, I don't entirely know why we always have to go to Spain. Like, it's fair enough. I don't think it matters, but like,
Ben's just said there's a lot of Forest fans there. Good.
Don't think it matters really, but like, it's not all we're used to, is it?
No.
Even when it's hot here, it's 38 degrees there apparently.
God, running around in that.
So
this fan's going to the Olympiacos game. I know Ben's going, but that'll be good.
Yeah, Eon's the training kit, Tony. And they've got that like Korean betting company or whatever it is. Quite random betting.
Is this the first corner Sunderland have had?
No, I don't know. No, they've had a corner in the first half.
Eon. Yeah. Eon next, isn't it? Forest on the break. Right, give it to Richard. He's got the ball. He must think it's his birthday, Christmas, whatever, all rolled into one. 78 minutes gone.
I think
It's pulsating match.
It looks like Richards is playing as like a left midfielder or like even on the left wing, kind of, because Toffolo's on the left back, isn't it?
Keep wanting to say Sangara. Oh, they haven't got the names on the back, have they? What's the thinking behind that?
Well, they never did in pre-season.
They don't, do they?
Just have numbers.
Yeah. It's your squad number. So how did Worrell do? Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's nothing amazing, really. Just wonder what the future holds for Worrell.
I started to sound like John Motson, quite literally. I like Motti, he was a good commentator. And who's the other one of that era? God, I can see him. There's always two. BBC's always had two commentators. You had John Motson and the other bloke.
Yeah, I think I probably know who you mean if you say it, but I don't.
Yeah.
How many pounds will be in the market square against? Sorry, what? What does that mean?
Orco.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting till the shirts are reduced, and they will do it. Brian Moore, that's right. Thanks.
Oh, no, they wouldn't.
No, Brian Moore was very good. He was on ITV. Motti was on BBC.
Yeah.
Brian Moore used to do On the Ball Saturday lunchtime, a bit like Football Focus. And that was replaced by Satan Greavesy. You must have heard of them.
Maybe. Don't know.
Yeah, okay, I just said Satan Greavesy. Rosenthal, he's another one. Yeah, Jim Rosenthal. A bit later on.
I've heard of him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I used to like St. Greasy. Jim Rosenthal, that's right. So who's the main commentator now? Yeah, all the while.
Well, BBC, it's Guy Mowbray.
Guy Mowbray, yeah.
Or like Steve Wilson.
Yeah.
You got Peter Jury on Sky.
Mm. And who's the one on ITV that's just retired?
Clive Tilsley.
That's it.
Yeah. They should never have replaced.
No.
Sam Matterface.
Well, he used to be on Sky, didn't he?
Nowhere near as good as Clive Tilsley.
No. So have you asked the question who's going to be England manager? Who you want?
We spoke about that.
Okay, well, I would like to see Eddie Howe. Because I would like to see an Englishman as the England manager. Yeah, they just sacked him, didn't they? Clive Tilsley.
It was
what did he do wrong? Spoke out of turn about something. Wasn't woke enough.
Been there for years.
Yes.
It was always Clive Tilsley for England games on ITV.
Yeah. Do like toffs. funny, this afternoon I was watching a rerun of the playoff final, Forest Huddersfield, and it seemed strange seeing Lewis O'Brien and Toffolo on the opposite side.
And then
what a day that was, you know. You forgot what a great day that was.
Ironically, they were both the two players that allegedly should have won Huddersfield penalties.
Mm.
And then we go and both sign them both.
Right. Oh, Andrew's saying how many people will be in Old Market Square when we play Olympiacos? Are they putting a big TV up then? Because if they do, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, McCoy does get quite animated.
Well, okay, who's your like favourite co-commentator?
Shearer. He knows his stuff.
Yeah. Anyone else? I can't think of straight away. Well, Danny Murphy's always just really negative, isn't he? It was during the Euros.
It just sounds so miserable, doesn't he, Danny Murphy? Yeah. What's Mr. Dorr just said? Mr. Dorr is going to the Olympiacos game. Yeah, I love Shearer. I liked him as a player.
Yeah.
Would you consider him as the England manager? Would he want to be the England manager?
I don't think he'd ever. I don't think he'd manage anyone.
What about Roy Keane as England manager?
It just
would that work? Yeah. Barry Davis. That's who else I was thinking of. Yeah. The future's bright. The future's orange. Yes. Yeah.
Shearer is a bit like Kane, really, wasn't he? In terms of like he hardly won anything. He only won the league with Blackburn.
He played in 2 cup finals for Newcastle, lost them both. Yeah.
But at least he won something. Unlike Kane, who goes to Bayern Munich and somehow doesn't win anything.
I think you should ask Mr. Dole to come on, you know, and listen to his valuable.
He said he'll come on against when he's actually at the Olympiacos.
Oh, will he? Yeah, on-the-spot reporter. Excellent. We now go live over to Greece for our on-the-spot reporter, Mr. Dole. Okay, that's pretty cool.
I think it's funny how Anderson, his second game for Forest of any kind, is against Sunderland. And he's in Newcastle. Well, from Newcastle. He used to play for them, so...
He's a Geordie, yeah. Yeah, don't ever get them mixed up. Like, if you're from Hartlepool, you can't say Geordie.
50 people in here. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for sticking with us.
So it's not been the most best game. So, yeah, if you are new here, please hit the like button and subscribe because we're closing in on 6,000. So that would be amazing if you could help us out with that.
Pardon me and Jay Martin. Okay. I've seen Jay for a while, actually.
The Sunderland edge of the box.
Yes, Tony, you're right about Shearer. He was a cracking player. No nonsense, especially when he's taking a penalty. Just blast the thing. Are you doing that?
He said he would.
Okay.
That's what I said earlier. He'll come on at half time. Half time report like he did for Chesterfield.
Yeah. This is slick stuff, you know.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
I'll say. I mean, it's gone.
All right, then let's go back to old times. Like favourite biscuit, Dad.
Favourite biscuit? Well, you can't beat a chocolate hobnob, can you? That's it. Yeah. End of story. Move on.
There you go. Oh no.
Crisps. Walker's cheese.
Walkers are like the elite, aren't they? Oh, there was a chance we should have mentioned that.
You think we should?
Yeah, I think we should have. Yeah.
That wasn't a chance. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, that was a chance, wasn't it? In the replay. Still missed it. Three and a half minutes to go. Probably a bit of... That's a good goalkeeper kit, isn't it? That powder blue. Or a Coventry blue.
Yeah, he's not great, really, Richard, from either side. I mean, Sunderland have probably been better in the second half. I think the first half were not bad. But we conceded quite a cheap penalty and it kind of think it may have affected us a
You
little
say,
bit.
was that a Murillo
Yeah.
mistake, was it?
Yeah, he lost the ball.
Okay, make mistakes in these games, and then
No, he lost the ball too easily, and then he did a slight
right.
tackle.
But then when we play Bournemouth, first home game of the season, don't. When is that? 15th of August,
17th.
17th. Is that the first game of the season?
Yeah.
Or we? Yeah.
Because we're actually at home for once at the start of the season.
Yeah, it makes a change. And like Boxing Day, we're at home, aren't we?
Yeah, that's not happened
And that's
for
not happening.
years.
No.
So, well, strangely, I've never actually been to a Boxing Day match.
Haven't you?
So,
No end.
I'd actually,
Yeah.
it'd be very interesting to actually like go to a Boxing Day game. Easy game against Spurs. So, I expect a Christmas 3 points against them.
Yeah, it'd be a nice present for everybody.
Yeah.
John Motson's Roberto Baggio, Italian 90.
Absolutely. That's what we were saying, Richard, earlier. He's deliberately made these mistakes and no one's going to buy him. That's why.
Oh, no, we're not going to spend 80 million.
See?
Oh, excuse me, somebody's just pushed
Genius.
Ryan Yates there. Referee, come on. Was it James Maddison that pushed him? He's complained to the ref. No. Right, VAR.
Yeah, Kel again just sent me these keeper kits.
Okay. Nice.
They're very wild and wacky, aren't they?
Wild and wacky. I like both
I
of them,
like-
actually. Yeah.
I mean, you would have seen everybody.
The yellow kit would make a good away kit for the actual,
So we saw that against Chesterfield, the yellow and orange one, and then what Turner is wearing here.
both are good.
That's yeah, I actually really like that.
Well, right, Tom. Yeah, you weren't allowed. We have been given permission to go to the Boxing Day games, haven't we? Our head office,
Yes,
as I call her, and she's approved of it. She may change her mind, of course, but as it stands right now, my other half has said we can go. So thank goodness for that.
Can't miss out on a Rads vlog.
I mean, what a great Christmas present. We beat. Who are we playing? Spurs. Yeah, we beat Spurs. Have we beaten them at all? Beaten the League
Yeah, we
Cup.
beat them in the League Cup.
But that's it.
Lost every other game.
Yeah, but beat Spurs 2-1 at the City Ground, Boxing Day.
It's the only game really where just your Lingard turned up.
That Cup match, League Cup, yeah.
And then basically the League Cup that season because
We got to the
Blackburn as
semi-final,
well. Yeah,
beaten by United. Yeah,
best I've ever known Forest doing a cup is the semi-finals of the League Cup that year.
we won the League Cup 4 times, you know.
I know.
I went to 2 League Cup finals, Southampton and Oldham.
Corner Forest, could we get a late winner?
A late winner, 91st minute.
Oh,
good
got the
stop by
line.
a double
And
save by their goalkeeper.
Yatesy nearly got the rebound.
Well, Yatesy scores, he's in the med. Was that it?
That's it.
That's it.
We
There is no
rightly-
watch the replay of the corner.
Nearly won that right at the end.
Yatesy header, stopped by the goalkeeper, and then he has another shot, stopped by the goalkeeper. Did some commentating there. Did you notice? Forest won.
On a
Sunderland
live
won.
watch. Well, not bad. Nothing spectacular. It's what you'd expect from pre-season, really.
Yeah.
Minutes in the legs, as they say. But it's important, Fitness is what matters
Fitness, bonding,
here.
getting used to style of play.
We'll take it. It doesn't matter, obviously, but a fair draw, fair game. Yeah, we've got another similar sort of test in Millwall.
When's that game?
Next Tuesday.
Tuesday, right.
Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Second stream in a week. That's very rare. So thank you for everyone being here. I may do another watch along for this pre-season. If I do, it would be the Olympiacos one.
Yes, Tony. Nigel Jemison scored.
And we'll be at the Villarreal one. And then obviously it's the real stuff after that.
Okay,
so
showing the Richards goal again.
Yeah. Emma Richards with his first ever goal on his first ever appearance.
That is a cracking goal from that acute angle.
Taking on quite a few players and then just getting it in a very tight angle. So good goal.
Yeah.
Not the best thing to give away in the first half of the penalty, but good workout, really. That's what matters, isn't it? So
yes, cheers, Ben.
Yeah, thank you, Dor, for being here. Kel, Tom, you've all been here the whole time. I don't want to,
guys.
I shouldn't really list names because there's sort of been lots of people in here.
Everybody that's contributed, thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you have enjoyed, of course, hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. It'd be amazing. And yeah, there should be a video out pretty soon as well. So yeah, stay tuned to all of it. And yeah, thank you for watching, everybody.
Come on, you Reds.
Up the Reds. Thank you.